Have you noticed a hidden tension or unspoken truth in a relationship? Well, the universe is ready to reveal what this person has been holding back about their true intentions. This is a collective, timeless reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now let's pull back the curtains on this connection and reveal a powerful truth about what this person has been secretly holding back. Ooh, so starting off, we have the Four of Cups. So this person in particular, they have been reflecting, they've been withdrawing from particular things related to their heart, their emotions, perhaps even the connection within the relationship itself. I'm getting a sense that they've been pondering about something. Maybe even like this is why the judgment is popping up here because they're judging particular aspects of the past. They're trying to self evaluate. They're thinking about the evolution of a relationship, the purpose of a relationship. They're trying to seek clarity at this time as well. And it looks to be that they're really standing firm on their beliefs here. They are almost like in this very defensive state of mind. They're protecting something. Maybe it has something to do with like their ego, their pride towards something or someone, okay? And it looks to be that there's a little bit of like, hidden motive in that as well, because there's a sense of secretive behavior behind their actions. And so we're going to dig a little bit more deeper into those hidden motives a little bit towards the other spreads. But let's just dive a little bit more into what the spread is going to be revealing for us today. And yeah, so far it looks to be that they're just like really in this pondering state. Ooh, the Temperance. So with the Temperance, they have this like balance about them. It's almost like an unspoken balance where they know what they want, but they're also trying to be like harmonious about certain things. Like they want to make sure that when they take certain actions, that it makes sense and that it will flow and integrate into their life seamlessly. Definitely getting Sagittarius vibes from that as well with Temperance. But yeah, they're trying to just like, I'm getting like bob and weave. They're trying to ebb and flow. They're trying to pour their cup into your cup and vice versa. It looks to be like they're evaluating how they're going to go about this relationship with you. And like, how are they going to make it work? That's what I'm hearing. It looks to be like maybe they are getting into a relationship with you. Perhaps you just started a relationship with this person, or even something along the lines of like they're ready to make a move or will be coming in to make a move soon. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And it looks to be that it's also like not only in like a romantic way, but also platonic. Like they're looking to be your friend and hopefully build something with you from there. It doesn't seem like they're rushing. They're really trying to focus on being very meticulous, I'm hearing, about, or intentional is what I'm hearing as well, about how they're going to go about maneuvering this relationship with you, this connection with you. And with the Queen of Hearts, why was I thinking Queen of Hearts? I'm thinking like cartomancy here. It's Queen of Hearts. It's so funny. But yeah, like Queen of Hearts in cartomancy, the Queen of Hearts is like emotions and empathy, and I'm thinking about cartomancy. That's so funny. I don't have a cartomancy playing deck on the spread here, but I instantly thought Queen of Hearts. I was hearing it. I'm like, wow, empathy, emotions. It's very interesting. So we're definitely getting a lot of that in this reading today. And Queen of Cups. So the beautiful Queen of Cups, very compassionate, full of empathy and intuition. This is just showing up that, or even showing us that this person is very, very serious about having harmonious relationships. They're very empathetic, someone who can actually build with you and for you. I'm hearing they want to build for you as well. Someone who's really going to put their best foot forward in a relationship. And they're also coming across like the high priestess, or I'm also getting that you're coming across as the high priestess in the sense that you have your inner knowing and truth that this person may very well just be like a soulmate, I'm hearing, more than just a twin flame. Okay? But there's like a mysteriousness about that. Also, the universe wants me to take this as well. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is like a lot of discernment is happening right now. I'm hearing that there's a lot of clarity that needs to be like brought forth in these conversations, okay? Because someone's got to spill the beans about this relationship, okay? Someone needs to say something, make a move. Someone has to speak out for things to move forward. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Let's see what secret truths are happening behind their actions as well. So yeah, either it's messy truths, good truths. We'll hear a lot about that within this deck here. It's a new deck that I recently got. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, never really over. So there's some energies about a soul tie with you. It looks to be that this might also be some sort of ex relationship popping up for some of you, or someone you dated in the past, or met in the past. I'm getting mutual vibes here, where you two met and things didn't kick off as expected. Like, I'm hearing something along the lines where it's like you crossed paths, but you didn't necessarily like make a connection instantly at that point in time. I'm hearing things just didn't work out because it wasn't the right timing, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you two had different paths in life at the time. Something along the lines of like, you were busy, they had to do their own thing. That's what I'm hearing. But this might also be X energy too, where it's like they had to split things off because they had to go their own separate way. I'm getting that maybe some of you had partners or exes that had to move away, or you were dating someone, you were really getting into a relationship with them, they had to move away. I'm hearing medical emergency with the sirens running in the background here, and something along the lines of an emergency happening where things just really like almost like hit a different like path, or like hit a different tone is what I'm hearing there. Yeah, I'm almost got like a little bit of like a shake, or almost like some bit of like a rippling effect of some kind as well, in that energy. But yeah, there was a back and forth. That's definitely what I'm getting. Back and forth. There's a lot of confusion in the relationship because you two had different paths. You two were almost getting like a seesaw effect, where it's like you want to make things work, but it's just a back and forth of just like having to make things work, that things kind of concluded with no closure. And there's a bit of confusion there for some of you who have exes coming in. And then also for those of you who this may not resonate in terms of with an ex, just like someone of like a mutual of some kind, who they were just too back and forth in the energy. So things didn't pan out. So you weren't really sure if they were interested, and vice versa is what I'm hearing. But yeah, you just woke up to something different, okay? A lot of shifted energy. You two were perhaps done tolerating, the back and forth, or feeling like you were being played. But there's a lot of silent strength in that, and something around just like not tolerating certain energies, and just like not wanting to have to play games is what I'm hearing. Yeah, not wanting to play games. Yeah, so let's find out a little bit more about that secret truth there behind their actions. Ooh, real eyes, real lies. So you started seeing clearly, okay? Your illusion towards them started to crack, and there was also a huge sense of awareness in how your feelings developed for them or with them. I'm also hearing that they perhaps just like told lies, and you really saw them for who they were. I'm hearing like they were like telling you like, oh, I'm gonna take you out on a date and let's meet up this and that, and it never came to fruition. Something like that, okay? I'm hearing something along those lines. And you realize that they were just saying this almost like sugarcoating it, almost like something along the lines of like, they want to seem good in your presence, and like almost like keep you awake at night, where it's like you are thinking about them and romanticizing about them, but really they haven't done anything to prove themselves worthy of your love and affection, is what I'm hearing. Ooh, what if? So yeah, you were over-analyzing, okay? And for the right reasons, okay? And you began to start regretting text messages, regretting what your friends were telling you, realizing that they were right in some ways. You imagined a future with this person, and they imagined one with you as well, but for the wrong reasons is what I'm hearing. Like, if anything, it feels as though like you saw these gifts and these small gestures as things that were winning your heart, but in reality, there were perhaps many other form factors that you weren't considering at the time. I'm hearing that you saw some red flags, and something along the lines like didn't click until they said something that it made everything, or it shattered your reality. It broke those illusions that you were seeing through the mirror. Wow, I'm also getting like this cracked mirror vibe here. So maybe mirrors might be very significant to you. Maybe you do like glamour magic, I'm hearing, or maybe like to like boost your self-esteem. Universe is perhaps asking you to speak to yourself in the mirror and give yourself a sense of reassurance and compassion is what I'm hearing too. So my heart goes out to you in that regard. And also something about being in their head. So it looks to be that this person was also overthinking as well in terms of wanting this relationship with you. It's almost as though you two are very equal in overanalyzing situations, feeling stressed out, spinning certain scenarios in each other's heads, which is why things kind of broke off. I'm also hearing that almost like there's like a huge cloud of illusion. I'm getting like that moon energy where it's like things are unseen, things are mysterious, very fearful, right? That Pisces energy there, okay? And you two are just like dreaming about each other and wanting a relationship with each other, but something just didn't click quite well. And it may not be for like malicious reasons. It's really just because like they want to come off a certain way, but they're not ready to step up, perhaps, to be the person you need them to be, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so only when convenient. So something along the lines of being used for attention, emotional utility, and no depth. So it looks to be that you were having conversations with this person and you were wondering like, hey, are you still there? Like, are you still having conversations? Are you still in this chat with me? And they kind of just gone ghost. It's like they never existed is what I'm hearing. And you had to really like take control of your emotions is what I'm hearing. Almost like emotional, physical, spiritual state so that you can come at this from a different perspective and be like, maybe they're just like got their own thing going on. They have their own emergencies, they have their own life, and they just don't have the time for this relationship. So you had to put a pause on it is what I'm hearing. Yeah, very interesting. 1, 10, and 4 also might be of significance in terms of like when these events might have transpired. Maybe like early in the year, okay, or towards the end of the year. Maybe 10 days ago, 10 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, 4 months ago, something along those lines. Okay, and something along having swipe right, okay, and temporary loneliness. So right now, universe wants you to know that hey, this is like situational single vibes right now. You're gonna feel a sense of temporary loneliness, choosing solitude to heal, recover. I'm also hearing that you're not settling from this as well. You're seeing people dating around you and getting into relationships, but you now realize that these hidden motives and hidden intentions and just like not really speaking and like having conversations with you is not gonna fly, is what I'm hearing. And right now, you're checking out other people, you're doing online dating, you're finding new relationships that work and align with who you are. I'm hearing that you're like writing all these like check boxes or like to-do lists of like all the qualities this next match needs to have in order for it to be a match found kind of thing. And you're finding your match in the near future or already. And so they're coming on in. And it might very well might be this person who walked away for a short period of time and is ready to come back and really give you their full attention. But it's up to you to decide if that's what you want. Ooh, the cards are also being like very like very almost like all over the place, almost like not as fluid as they normally are. So that energy might also be of significance here. Something along the lines of deep fake too. So even though you're online dating, you're also being very cautious about these deep fakes, like people who have like convincing lies and kind of come off in a certain way that doesn't really work well. Okay, I'm hearing that also this person might have been someone you met on an online dating app. They almost are like a catfish, I'm hearing, almost like not real is what I'm getting. Like they give you all these gifts and like express love and affection to you online, but when it comes to meeting up, they don't meet up with you. I'm hearing like they alter the truth of who they are, what they do for their work, or their hobbies to almost like align with you. And it's like virtual deception of some kind. And so seeing is no longer believing. So definitely getting that vibe for someone who it's like you've been online dating and this person is just not who they say they are. And you two have not met up, or perhaps you have. And they don't seem to match the description of who they said they were, is what I'm hearing. There's like a lot of altered truths in that regard. Yeah. Ooh, spilled tea. So their secrets are being exposed, okay? Gossip is spreading. There's this app called Tea. I know a lot of people use it. I don't know too much about it other than that there's like a lot of people who traverse this app to talk about dating. Like the dating matches of certain people is what I'm aware of. But for the most part, maybe that might be of significance. Maybe you use that Tea app of some kind. But there's also a lot of gossip just spreading about this person in particular. There's been leaked information, and it's just like, oops, it's out and about. Okay, your like business is being told. Well, their business, not yours, but their business is getting told. There's already information about them online from like other people who have been like admiring them or like being courted by them. I'm hearing this person has been like in the dating pool trying to find other individuals to like match with, and like it's just like this big group. I'm getting like a harem of some kind. Like this person wants a harem. They want like multiple concubine kind of vibes, like multiple like wives and multiple husbands kind of vibes. That's what I'm hearing. Just multiple partners. And yeah, something about mirror, mirror. So facing yourself and others, reflective relationships. Yeah, so you're like, ooh, this person is dangerous. You're like, oh wow, I see myself in this person, and I'm like watching out is what I'm hearing. And what you see is you and that person. Yeah. So basically the card is really just saying like, hey, mirror, mirror on the wall kind of thing. Who's the fairest of them all? And it's definitely not this person who's coming in for sure. They've been doing some weird stuff, and they slid into your DMs real quick after that match was found. Like it's like they knew exactly what they were trying to do to like target this like specific people, and you were like this instant match for them. And a lot of unexpected flirtation. Okay, they're being very direct. They're testing the waters with you, seeing what's working, what's not. Okay, but they were sliding into your inbox really quickly, and they're just like trying to just get into your life very easily and smoothly. But you've checked out. Okay, you've checked out so quickly. You're ready to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically. That this person has no right to step over your boundaries, is what I'm hearing. To step into your life just because they feel like they check the boxes that they think they were checking. Yeah, you're no longer like letting your boundaries be crossed. And now, like, you're checking things at the door is what I'm hearing. You're emotionally recharging, you're prioritizing your rest, you're pampering yourself, and also you're focused on me time all the time. So yeah, I've like, for the most part, it looks to be that this person has had hidden motives and desires to like connect with a whole bunch of different people, okay? And their truth is like, their secret truth is out and about, okay? In terms of what's been happening, what are the truths behind their secrets, and the universe just wants to provide you clarity as to, avoid the situation going forward and to just reveal their honest and true intentions. So yeah, those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it as it helps get the message out to the collective. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.